I am not a historian, but neither are you. So, how about we, the people, learn this stuff together? Welcome to US 101. And I hope you guys have warmed up your voices today, because today we're going to do a little bit of caroling. Christmas, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is my favorite holiday, straight up, okay? Because everything about it just seems so nice. It seems so pure, so innocent, man. It's the presents, the Christmas tree, the presents, the Christmas dinner, the presents, mistletoe, holly, wreaths, snow, the presents. I really like presents. And of course, what Christmas is complete without Christmas songs? Granted, I understand they can be a little bit annoying, especially when radio stations decide to just play nothing but Christmas songs immediately following Thanksgiving dinner. If I have to listen to Trans-Siberian Orchestra one more time, I swear I'm gonna puncture my own eardrum. But when played at the right times, Christmas songs can help to usher in the right mood for the holiday season. And you've got your pick of the litter when it comes to Christmas songs. You can go the secular route, go with songs like Jingle Bells or Deck the Halls or 12 Days of Christmas, or you could go the opposite end. You go the religious route, the spiritual tip. You go with the Silent Night, O Holy Night, Came Upon a Midnight Clear, A Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Plenty of options to choose from. But for today's episode, guys, I want to focus on just one Christmas song. Now, when I was younger and when I would hear this song, I liked it fine. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it wasn't, offensive or anything like that. But as I got older and I started listening to the song a bit more closer and I started listening to the lyrics, it made me kind of sad. And that song is I'll Be Home for Christmas. And the reason that Christmas song exists is because of World War II. So let's start off with a little bit of context, because as we all know, context is key. In 1939, World War II, quote-unquote, officially starts when the Nazis invade Poland. And then as the Third Reich starts to slowly spread across Europe, and it starts to build alliances with Italy, with Japan, and at the very beginning with Russia, the United States takes the isolationist route. At the time, the United States' only involvement in World War II, in the early part of World War II, was just sending supplies and aid to our allies, guys like England. But we never sent troops over there. We weren't planning on sending troops over to Europe because we didn't think at any point that the war would ever touch the United States. But then, on December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy, what happened, Mr. President?
The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
So now American troops are being sent overseas to take on Japanese forces, and then eventually they'll be sent overseas to take on the Nazis and Italian forces as well. In total, around 16 million Americans take part in World War II, and a little over 400,000 of them will die in the war. So needless to say, the holidays were significantly different in the United States during this time period, because a lot of loved ones that were overseas fighting the war weren't around to celebrate the Christmas season with their families. And this feeling, this almost kind of like empty feeling, was echoed in what would become one of the most well-known Christmas songs ever. In 1943, Walter Kent and James Kim Gannon began working on a holiday song that's told from the perspective of a soldier fighting overseas in World War II. The soldier writes to his family and asks them to prepare for his return for the holiday season. He wants to make sure that everything is just so. Everything is in place so that when he gets back, he can jump right into the festivities and they can have a really great Christmas. Until we get to the last line of the song, which is, quote, I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. It's a bit of a downer, isn't it? In fact, the lyrics to the song don't even read like a song. I mean, for starters, the song only has 2 verses. There's no verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro structure like how many songs are typically written. It's the following. Here are the lyrics. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Like I said, it doesn't really read much like a song. Instead, I think it reads more like a letter. But see, that might actually have been the point when it came to the lyrical delivery of the song, because according to Ace Collins, who's the author of Stories Behind the Best Loved Songs of Christmas, he writes, quote, "It's as if the singer were a homesick Marine soldier, or sailor, assuring those who missed him that he would soon be there with them again. Ultimately, I'll Be Home for Christmas left the listener with the final and urgent plea: don't give up. We'll be together soon. I would just like to stop for just a brief second and just say I am so sorry, guys. I'm not trying to make this episode sad. Please don't cry. I'm so sorry. So in October of 1943, after the song is written, Kent and Gannon take the track to the very famous baritone of the time, Bing Crosby, who records the song for Decca Records. And when the song hits the charts, it stays on there for 11 weeks, peaking at the number 3 spot. But the song remains so popular throughout World War II, people just can't get enough of the track. Furthermore, when Crosby would actually go overseas to perform in USO shows, I'll Be Home for Christmas was one of the songs that was most requested for him to perform by the soldiers that were serving. And as the years have passed, guys, countless artists have put their own spin on this track. Me personally, my favorite version of the song comes from Frank Sinatra. I'm a Frank Sinatra guy. I love his version of the song. Because to me, when I listen to his version, and you can actually check it out for yourself, you just click that right up there when you get the chance, his version just seems to conjure up this image of like a warm home. There's soft snowflakes falling outside, but inside a family is together and they're sitting down for dinner, they're trimming the tree, they're opening presents, and there's a roaring fire inside. It's a really nice scene. But amidst all of this merriment that's going on inside the house, guys, there's still one dinner plate on the table that's left untouched, and there are still some presents that are still wrapped underneath the tree, because it's those spots that are being held for that man, for that person to come home from war and to join that family in the festivities. I am so sorry, guys. I did not mean to make this episode so sad. How did the song get so popular? It's heartbreaking. And I can only imagine, I can't speak from experience, but I can only imagine that this song resonates a lot more with military families that have loved ones that are currently serving overseas. So to all of you guys that may be watching this video, happy holidays to all of you. Merry Christmas to you guys. And I really hope that your loved one returns home soon so that you guys can all celebrate together once again. And to all of you guys that are watching, I just want to take the opportunity to wish all of you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope that this holiday season is filled with hope and with wishes coming true. I know it sounds sappy, I know it sounds sentimental, but that's what this season does for me, man. It fills me with good cheer, I guess. Man, this is super sentimental. Should I curse? No, I shouldn't. I'll ruin the moment. But that's it for this episode of US 101, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and for learning a bit more about the history of this one particular song and how it ties to a significant event in American history, man. And also let me know in the comment section down below, what is your favorite Christmas song? Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, usually you've got a favorite. My personal favorite is the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. That's my all-time number one. But what's yours? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, you can follow US 101 on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all those links down below in the description box. Guys, I will see you next Tuesday with a brand new episode of US 101. Until then, I am all done. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope you guys get everything you want. And if you don't worry. If you get that one gift that you really don't like, just hang on to it. Re-gift it for next year, because that is the gift that keeps on giving. It's not a shady tactic. I'm telling you, it works. Listen to what I'm saying.